James, how are you and the squad looking forward to the game at the weekend?
Yeah, really looking forward to it. We've had obviously a good week of training, so we're well prepared for the game in hand.
Where do you feel you and the team are? You've, I think, 6 games under the new manager, 5 wins. How positive a start has it been, and do you feel that game at the weekend was the best you've looked as a team under Michael Beale?
I think it's one of the best performances we've had, especially going to Dundee. The amount of times that we've been there, it's always, been a place where the performances have not been there, but I felt we were really comfortable at the weekend. And we're still working hard, and we're still learning, and we're still improving as a team, and we're only just going to get better. So we're in a good place, and we've just got to keep this consistency going, and keep improving.
You've got a title, you've got a Scottish Cup. What would it mean to you to get the League Cup?
Yeah, I mean everything. It's obviously a cup that most of us haven't got, and it's something that we obviously set our sights on.
Can you use these as motivation, both the ones you won and the ones you don't? Looking at this season's in the Scottish Cup final, that feeling and finally getting your hands on that, is that motivation to make sure you're at that stage again?
Obviously, it gives everyone who was here last season, a taste of winning domestic cup, and you want to have more days of that. Share it with the fans, your family. It can be a special day, and we've obviously got an important game against Aberdeen, and we've got to get past them to look into the final.
The manner of the win at the Tawdry left Aberdeen and their manager shell-shocked. Do you think that maybe there'll be a hangover from that for them going into this? That'll be at the back of their heads that, look, this Rangers team, you cannot switch off for a second.
I won't really put too much thought on what they're thinking. Like I said, it's down to us, and it's up to us to show and put a performance in at the weekends and concentrate on ourselves, and know what we can do. And if we do the things, the tactics that the gaffer wants, and we're all at it from the first whistle, then I'm sure we'll put in a good performance and hopefully get into the final.
James, I think the Celtic manager this week was talking about how early in his experience at Celtic winning the League Cup really accelerated the progress that the club made. What benefits could you see of winning this trophy in terms of what you can achieve under Michael Beale?
I think it's obviously an early cup that you can win, and you want to get your hands on a trophy as early as possible, and this is a great opportunity to do that. So every season we always set our targets, and this season we set our targets, and we want to obviously win the domestic cup. So we play for Rangers, and we want to win trophies, and this is obviously the earliest possible we can, and we'll be doing everything possible as a team to do that.
The manager's spoken openly about wanting to add to the squad, bring some of his own players in. He's spoken to a few players as well. What can that freshness in the squad do at this point in the season?
I'd imagine it adds more quality into the team, but it's one of those you have to wait and see. I'll probably find out on Sky Sports, but it's something that you're always happy to hear, because you always want to add, and it'll always make you stronger.
James, if this is to be the last season for the bulk of this squad together, do you think the league and the Scottish Cup, do you think that tells the full story of the last four or 5 years under this team?
Obviously, there's been disappointments throughout the journey for the large group, but reaching Europa League final, winning the league and the Scottish Cup, we obviously want to win more. And this season, we're still obviously in three cups, and we'll do everything possible from now till the end of the season to try and add.
So how big a thing is it once you hang up your boots and however many years you can look back and say, I was at Rangers for so many years and I won everything I possibly could in Scotland? You always want to look back at your career when you do hang up your boots, and you go over what you've achieved, and obviously silverware in your trophy cabinet can give you a smile on your face and say, this is what I've achieved, and you can show your kids and be really proud. So that's I think that's all the boys' mentality, and the coaches. We all want to achieve great things together as a club, and we've obviously got to try and do that as soon as possible.